Please state your name for the record.
Okay, it's Olivia Donaldson.
And how many escape rooms would you say you've done in your lifetime?
This is probably my third.
Number 3. All right.
Yes.
And what room are you reviewing today?
This is Cromwell Estate.
Cromwell Estate. All right. How would you compare the puzzles and technology in this room as compared to rooms you've done in the past?
This was better than ones I've done in the past. It was a good variety of different types of puzzles that we had to figure out, which was good. It wasn't really technology. There wasn't like advanced puzzles, but it was different ones each time. It wasn't the same puzzle over and over again,
All right.
which was good.
How would you rate the decoration, theme, and immersiveness of this room as compared to rooms you've done in the past?
This was extremely immersive. I thought it was good. The actors were really good. It kept scaring me, which I think he found entertaining. He left Ray alone for some reason. So that was really good. The decorations were really good. And they did a good job of keeping it going throughout. Like every time I felt kind of comfortable, they would throw in something that kind of threw you off a little bit. So they did a really good job with that and keeping it going. I don't know how much the whole theme kept going with the whole murder thing until the end. That kind of came back. But the actor was really good.
He left me alone because my beard was more impressive than his, and he respected it.
I think he just thought that he could scare me more, so.
How would you rate the difficulty of this room? Would you say it is too easy, too hard, or about right?
I think it's about right. There were puzzles that were a little harder than others, but it was a good, that if you had a decent group, I think you could figure it out fairly easily and no one would get super bored. But I thought it was good.
All right. And how would you rate your personal enjoyment of this room, and would you recommend it to other people?
I enjoyed it. I had a good time, minus the scares and the jumps every once in a while. I would recommend it. I thought they did a really good job, and it was fun, it was entertaining, it was complicated at times. It was a little dark, which I would have preferred a little bit more light, so it wasn't always the flashlight, because I couldn't always see where the actor was, which kind of scared me. But I would recommend it.
Is there anyone that you would not recommend this room to?
Anybody that doesn't like to be scared, because he does like to kind of get up in there. So if you're a little jumpy, it might not be the best idea.
All right. Next question. Oh yeah. How would you rate your personal performance in this room?
Not as good as Ray's.
Well, that's the next question. How would you rate yours as compared to?
Ray definitely was all in. I was a little more standoffish. I think we were a good team. I think I kind of helped solve a good amount of the puzzles. But Ray definitely dove in more head first than I did. I was a little more. I have a tendency to sit back and kind of think about things more, and Ray's more hands-on. Let me just try things. So together it was a good combination.
It was a good combination.
Probably I was a little less hands-on and more thinking the whole time.
Last question. How or what advice would you give to future room solvers, without giving away any specifics, to increase their chances of success in the Cromwell Estate?
Probably a twofold thing. Of one, don't overthink things, because I think at one point we were way overthinking things, that when we finished we realized we could have found out the answer in a really simple way. And I think people, when they do these rooms, have a tendency to think the answer is really complicated, and it can be really simple. And ask for clues, because we were very adamant we weren't going to. And you could ask for something to kind of give you something early and maybe show you that there was something simple you're missing.
Here with this group, I'm speaking for myself and the usual blog crew that does it, we're very anti-hint.
I'm totally anti-hint, but don't get stuck, is what I'm saying. If you're getting stuck, try to think, there's probably a simple answer and you're just overthinking it, and if you can't figure that out, then maybe consider
that's good
a
advice.
hint. Because sometimes we get too stuck in I'm not going to, and then you lose too much time.
Sometimes we enjoy a good 10 minutes stuck in some rooms.
Well, sometimes that's fun, but then you realize you've wasted 20 minutes when you only have an hour, and then it adds up in the end.
All right. Well, it's a good thing we got out anyway. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.